Thank you, Joe. Parts of Ottawa County, some of the hardest hit by last night's storms. Tonight, the story of one family out on a quiet camping trip that quickly turned dangerous. 24-hour News 8's Ken Kolker is live in Lamont near Coopersville with that family story. Ken?
Yes, Susie, for two young kids and their dad, these were probably the scariest moments of their lives. They had just put out the campfire and gone to bed. Two kids in one camper, dad in another. About 1 in the morning. Then the winds picked up, an estimated 75 miles per hour.
I don't know what a tornado is, but it's the worst wind I ever experienced, and it had an awful sound to it.
Then a crash as a tree toppled onto the kid's camper right where Anthony was sleeping. Nelva in the bunk just below him.
It hit right here, and it almost went through. I was so scared I didn't know if I was going to die or not.
Their dad heard their screams.
And they're screaming, "Dad, we can't get out." I couldn't get to them because the door was wedged.
He pried open the door, wind still howling, then hid with his
Well, that was my
in the
first
gully.
instinct, but then I saw the way the trees were coming down. That might not be such a good place, so...
They hopped in his truck 60 miles per hour down a muddy two-track, barely able to see.
They just kept worrying, what about the dogs? Because we had our 2 pet dogs up here. And
he returned in the dark and found one of the family's 2 golden labs pinned under a camper tire, still alive. The camper apparently had lifted in the storm. He rushed back twice, trying to save Max. The first jack wouldn't lift the camper.
I finally got him out of there, and he died shortly after that, so what more fitting, and I buried him on this very spot I'm standing right now. So
the Weather Service had issued a tornado warning for the storm, but today say the damage likely was caused by straight-line winds, about 70 miles per hour, perhaps the strength of a weak hurricane. In Lamont, Ken Kolker, 24-hour News 8.